Hi, Andy at the Bike Insurer here, and we're on our way to Motoport UK in Tunbridge Wells in Kent, and we're going to go meet a guy called Ian Wilson. Now, Ian is the UK distributor for Gerbing heated motorcycle clothing, and he knows pretty much everything there is to know about heated gear for bikers. So he's going to talk to us a bit about the range, about the tech, and hopefully we'll see why it's proving to be such a revelation for us bikers in the winter.
Hi, my name's Ian from Motoport. We're the UK distributors for Gerbing heated clothing. It's starting to get a bit chilly out there now, a little bit cold now, so the heated clothing is a really good way to keep you warm. So people quite often ask me, why heated clothing? You know, what do you need? But basically the bottom line is that heated clothing creates a warm airbag around you, and it just helps your body keep warm. The difference in performance is staggering in that when you're cold, you slow down, your reaction times are slow, your thinking times are slower, so it can also be really dangerous. Whereas when you're warmer, obviously your reaction times are quicker, and you're just basically a safer rider. Okay, so let me show you around some of our heated products. So the heating now glove is basically produced by Microwire, or this year it's Microwire Pro. So the wire itself is a bit like an old clutch cable wire, you know, the way the wires are twisted round, and then effectively it's all coated in Teflon. Then the wire itself, just the one wire, goes up and down the glove, so it goes all the way down to the end of the finger, around the end of the fingertips, get your fingertips warm, back up again, down again, back up again. It does every single finger, and obviously the thumb as well, all the way around the end of the thumb. Then it does the back of the hand as well. We don't put it on the palm of the glove, on the front of the glove, because obviously you hold onto your motorcycle handlebars and you don't want to push the heating into your handlebars. And of course, we all know the cold air is actually hitting the outside of the glove on the top here, which is where all the microwire is, just to keep your hand really warm. Well, as well as the heating in this glove, it's actually a fabulous glove. You've obviously got knuckle protection on it as well, CE-approved glove. It's also got touchscreen technology on it as well, so you can use your old sat nav. So new for this year for Gerbing gloves, we now have temperature change button on the back of the glove here. Press it once, it does 33%, press it twice, it does 66%, press it again, it does 100% heat. We use this button now rather than the old system we used to use, which is a junior controller, which is always down here, because having the button on the back of the glove basically means you can keep your eyes on the road. Our heated gloves can be powered either directly from the bike battery itself. Using this kit here, you have a battery harness which goes onto the bike battery and stays there, positive and negative. Sits on the bike. My bike personally, I just have the power lead just down by my side panel, left hand side, and then you get a long wire lead which goes through your jacket arm, and the gloves plug into that. In my mind, it's always best to power your gloves directly from your motorcycle battery. It's more reliable and they're warm. It's as simple as that. Some people don't like the idea of having leads through their jacket arms, fed down the jacket arms. It makes it feel a bit like a school kid with their gloves on a piece of string in the old days. But in that case, we do optional battery kits for our gloves. They come in a 1 amp hour, 2 amp hour or 3 amp hour battery. You can get, depending on which kit you go, which heat setting, you can go anywhere from 1 hour to 9 hours heating on these gloves. So amongst other things we make, as well as gloves, which is probably our most popular, we also make heated jacket as well. These jackets are absolutely fabulous. We've done a lot of work on this year. We've done a lot of test miles on it, so we know that this jacket works really well, keep you warm. Got stretch panels down the inside here, stretch panels underneath the arm as well. So basically this jacket is a mid-layer jacket. So if you have a normal outer jacket, I always suggest to people to actually take out the inner liner, if it's removable of course, because really if this jacket is so warm you won't need it. So the heating on the jacket first off is round the collar, down the front, both sides obviously, down the arm to just about here, just above your wrist there, and also all the way down the back as well. So the whole jacket is really warm. You can actually plug the gloves into it as well. So you plug the gloves into the arm here, the leads are carried down the arm. So the controller plugs in here, plugs in for your gloves, plugs into the jacket. We also carry an accessory plug as well. If you're really cold or you feel the cold really badly, or maybe you're a working rider or blood biker, something like that. We also do heated trousers as well, and into the trousers you can plug heated socks, so you are totally warm top to bottom. This is the controller we use to power the jacket. So you basically plug it into the power lead that's coming off your bike battery, press this little button here, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it does 20, 40, 60, 80, 100% heat. It also carries the lead, the power for the gloves as well. But these controllers have also got a little inbuilt receiver, so if you want to, you can also get a little remote for them as well, which is absolutely magic. I've got one of these on my bike. It just means you can sit the remote up on the front somewhere around you. Well, it depends on where you want to put it, on the handlebars, somewhere like that, or on the side of the fairing, just at the top there. And basically means you can control the heat of the jacket without taking your eyes off the road. If you've never used heated clothing before, you would be amazed at how great it is. It really extends the riding season. It is fantastic. It's really great. It's just like having a big warm hug when you're riding along on your bike. And the interesting thing is, for me as well, I find that some of my best rides have been during the winter time. Those lovely crisp morning air. Bikes tends to run better because the air's denser. It's just lovely. And when you're warm, you're safe, you're happy, you just ride a lot better. If you're looking to invest in heated clothing, there's a couple of things that I would look out for. Firstly, with the gloves themselves, don't go for too tight a glove. So in the summertime, you might want a really tight glove so that it's not bunching up underneath on the palm when you're on your bike. You get a really good feeling, which is great. But remember, heated clothing is a winter product, so you do want a slightly thicker glove. But all the same, make sure the glove's not too tight, because when you grip the bars like this, what tends to happen is that riders will keep the heat up high to keep their fingertips warm, and if it's too tight, then you can feel it too hot on the back of the hand here. The other thing I'd say as well is with the heated jackets and with the heated trousers, they need to be quite a close fit as well. Remember, these are a mid-layer jacket. So myself, I wear a long sleeve base layer underneath, or light long sleeve t-shirt, something like that. Then I wear my mid-layer, the heated mid-layer like that, and it's going to be quite tight fit all the way down, so it keeps the warmth into your body. One last thing as well, it's expensive kit. So at the end of the day, make sure that you go for good quality stuff. With Gerbing stuff ourselves, we actually do a lifetime warranty on all heated clothing, all heated gloves. So if you are on a bit of a budget, probably the most important thing to go for is actually a heated jacket, because with the heated jacket, it keeps your core body warm, keeps all your blood warm, and then the blood obviously flows around your body, keeping the rest of your body warmer. I can't recommend heated clothing enough. It really makes such a difference to your riding. You ride safer, you're warmer, you're happier. It's just a great place to be.